Hey guys, welcome back to the Kool-Aid Podcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about Nico Williams because could there be some obstacles in front of this move? Could there be some challenges ahead as Athletic Club are not making things easy? And also, we're going to be talking about Lamine Yamal because could his date with donning the number 10 jersey be coming ever closer? We're going to be talking about that in today's video. But before I do, guys, make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. Everything's posted down below in the description. Go over there and check me out. That way you guys can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. And as well, the link to become a member is also posted down below. But guys, as always, let's get started with the video. All right, guys, let's get started with the video. Let's talk about Nico Williams because, guys, the whole, I would say, Nico saga up till now has been very, very positive. Nico Williams, he's conveyed his desire to join Barcelona. Barcelona, they've conveyed their desire to sign him, and we've reached a verbal agreement in regards to the wages. Everything is ready. Barcelona, they just have to pay that release clause, and Nico Williams will become a Barcelona player. But recent reports are coming out that his agent, due to the pressure from Athletic Club, their insistence on not letting Nico Williams go to Barcelona and everything, they're putting pressure on his agent Félix Tainta. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but his agent is actually asking guarantees from Barcelona in regards to their registration, and this is all in regards to Athletic Club crying now and saying, hey, them going to LaLiga saying, hey, Barcelona, are they actually in the one-to-one rule? Can they actually sign Nico Williams? Which is absolutely ridiculous. What a pathetic club. Thing when you think about it, like, why are you going to La Liga and asking for the club's financials? You're not even allowed to do that necessarily. You don't even have the power to do that. Who do you think you are? You're not. This all be a mighty club that can go and say, hey, let me see the confidential information of Barcelona. What? That makes no sense. But Barcelona, they've already reached an agreement with Nico Williams in regards to the structure. They told him, hey, we will be paying the release clause. Do not worry in regards to the registration. Barcelona, they're not actually going to give that guarantee, obviously, that specifically guarantees his signing, but it's something that's going to be confident. Barcelona, with Frankie de Jong's renewal, with Paulo Torre, leaving the club to Mallorca, with the Ansu Fati deal to Monaco. These are all things that are going to be working in Barcelona's favor in order to reduce the FFP and allow for more space in the wage bill. And Barcelona, the plan is still the same. Barcelona, they're going to be wanting to activate Nico Williams' release clause in the first week of July. That way, Nico Williams, he doesn't go to preseason with Athletic Club on the July the 9th, I believe, and he will be available for the start of the preseason for Barcelona, which is July the 13th. Everything is still all well and good. However, those recent reports have, I would say, stirred the pot a little bit, put some doubt in regards to that. But I just want to ease some of those concerns. Barcelona, they're still on track. They're still very confident of making this deal happen. Nico Williams is still very insistent on joining Barcelona. Barcelona confident in their ability to make this deal happen. And if Nico Williams, he didn't want to join Barcelona, he would have accepted those offers from the Premier League. He would have accepted the offer from Bayern Munich, offering more money and offered Athletic Club actually everything that is needed. Barcelona absolutely confident on making this deal happen, so no need to worry about that. And it's just absolutely ridiculous how Athletic Club, they're making such a mess of things, basically crying that they aren't able to keep their superstar. And even Rafa Yuste, vice president of Barcelona, he even spoke about it. He says, for some time now, Bilbao's board hasn't been very convinced or happy with us, which I don't understand because our relationship with Bilbao has always been excellent. He continues on. He says, honestly, whether I like it or not, I don't, because there are matters internal to clubs that should always remain within clubs. That's why there are things I simply don't understand. But anyway, I hope and wish the president will reflect on this. And this is in regards to that statement from Athletic Club and their meeting with La Liga in order to try to gain, access to Barcelona's financials to see if they can actually make this deal happen and seeing if they're within the 1-to-1 rule. But as he says, this is something that should be kept confidential. We shouldn't be knowing Real Madrid's extensive list necessarily. I think that's something that obviously La Liga should be very privy of, but not other clubs. I think that is something that shouldn't be there. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below. Do you guys think that his agent putting pressure on Barcelona to actually give Nico Williams guarantees? Do you guys think that could be an obstacle, or are you guys in basically my side of the camp and thinking, hey, all of this is just noise? The deal is still going to happen. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. And the next piece of news I did want to discuss with you guys today is in regards to Lamine Yamal, because as we do know, with Ansu Fati leaving Barcelona and joining Monaco, that number 10 is going to be freed up. And we know how Barcelona, they're going to be wanting to give that number 10 to Lamine Yamal. Not only would it be a great marketing, move, him with the number 10, Barcelona, imagine the shirt sales that are going to be, happening as soon as that thing is announced. But also, it's a matter of legacy. The players who have worn that number 10 are legendary figures at Barcelona. And right now in the world of football, it seems that Lamine Yamal is the face of football. He's going to be the one leading Barcelona, leading, I would say, this next generation of footballers. And something that's been super, super interesting is he's actually been posting on social media. And I found this super, super cool. He's been hyping this announcement. And his first post on Instagram was this number 10 from this photo of Maradona with the number 10 jersey. And the next photo and the next day that he posted was this of Ronaldinho. And I honestly think this is absolutely fantastic marketing. I don't know if this is his idea or anything, because if not, it's absolutely genius. Going up and building those iconic players who wore that number 10, Maradona, Ronaldinho, Messi, and then Lamine Yamal, that is absolutely insane. I think that's a fantastic marketing move, and I think this is a great way to generate hype to what is to come. And I'm honestly super, super happy. I think, tons of people are going to be looking to buy, those Lamine Yamal number 10 shirts, me included. Looking at the kits, I don't know which one I'm going to get. I actually need to see when they do come out, because some of those kits, I don't know. Obviously, the home kit is one that would be, I would say, the best one, but let's see when they actually come out. But it's actually, I think it's a very, very fantastic marketing move. I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below. But guys, that was it for the Barcelona news of the day. Definitely let me know your guys' thoughts down below on everything that I have discussed in today's video. I want to hear your thoughts, your comments, your feelings today. And as always, guys, thank you guys all for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys.